We are constantly moving beyond the boundaries of humans, society, culture, and nature. A high-mobility society, Konkuk University Academy of Mobility Humanities AMH, delves into contemporary crises and seeks solutions to them from humanities perspectives. The AMH has popularized humanities and spread research outcomes accumulated by scholars from various fields of literature, philosophy, anthropology, and sociology. The HK Plus Mobility Humanities Education Center, MHE, conducts civil education programs that will enable citizens to realize the impact of mobility on human culture and their historical subjectivity in a high-mobility era. This is high-mobility era requiring constant innovation through education. The MHE aims to understand problems facing humans from humanities perspectives and scrutinize issues of human rights and life. The speed of human movement has become faster and more widespread today. The global environment is also changing rapidly, including explosive population growth, food shortage, drought, and flooding due to global warming and rising sea levels. What images are conjured up when it comes to migrants? You may think of people in the world who have become migrants due to social, religious, and political reasons. They are not the only factors that produce migrants. A report predicted that just 30 years later, 1 billion people will be displaced as climate change migrants. Ecological migrants refer to humans and all kinds of living creatures who have lost their residence and live mobile lives due to natural, human, and virus emergencies. We have categorized the case of ecological migration into three major crises. Natural emergencies, where people or animals lose their original residence and are displaced due to the natural disasters such as floods, drought, forest fires, and earthquakes. Human emergencies caused by human activities such as radioactive contamination witnessed in the Chernobyl and Fukushima regions, war, rapid urbanization, and industrialization. Viral emergencies, which are caused by life-threatening viruses ranging from the Black Death, the worst virus in the Middle Ages, to the present ongoing COVID-19 pandemic. Cases of ecological migration caused by all situations in human life have grown enormously in number and scale. In 2019, forsaking Jakarta, Indonesia announced the relocation of its capital city. This was attributable to the repeated flood damage every rainy season. Jakarta, home to more than 10 million people, is a metropolitan city. However, it is located in swampy area with many rivers sinking 70.5 centimeters every year with rising sea level. Ecological migrants have no choice but to leave their homes because of recurring disasters such as the record heavy rain. Also, there are cases of large-scale forced displacement due to a crisis caused by human activities. A nuclear power plant in Fukushima Prefecture leaked radioactivity caused by an unprecedented earthquake in the northeastern part of Japan. Upon the occurrence of the nuclear accident, 110,000 people left the area near the accident site. In 1986, the Chernobyl disaster, then world's worst nuclear accident, resulted in forcible relocation of 335,000 people to other regions by 1990. The increase in social distancing, lockdown, and migration to nature due to COVID-19 is human movement resulting from virus emergency. Ecological migration occurs in a variety of natural, human, and viral emergency situations. The migration of humans and animals creates problematic situations both in human society and natural ecosystems. South Korea has already transformed into a multicultural society with a number of foreign residents exceeding 2 million, but perception of foreigners has not been changed at all. The prejudice caused by migrants, Korean language proficiency, and nationality, resulting in labor exploitation and discrimination. Recently, some Koreans, centering on the Human Rights Council, are urging the enactment of a law that prohibits xenophobia and discrimination of migrants. Ecological migration causes problems in natural ecosystems as well. Organisms that are artificially or naturally introduced from foreign countries take away the habitats of native organisms, resulting in disrupting the balance of the ecosystem and the diversity of species. Invasive species acts as a living weapon that threatens the ecosystem. Biodiversity can be damaged due to invasive species introduced by travel, trade, and imports of aquaculture fish, as well as foreign marine organisms introduced along the sea because of the rise of seawater temperature caused by climate change. What matters is our response to human social problems and natural ecosystem disturbances arising from ecological migration. The CCPA proposes that it is necessary to stop the deportation of climate migrants through the migration law amendments and to accept them as official immigration on a humanitarian basis. At the same time, the CCPA recommended that governments spearhead to restore areas affected by the abnormal climate, and they also prepare for the future damages by abnormal climate. This is because the problem of ecological migrants is no longer a problem only in one specific country. We are all coexisting on Earth. The environment is connected not only to humans, but to all animals and plants, and is deeply intertwined with human culture, politics, and society. This is why through mobility humanities research, we need to find the answer for coexistence. Through mobility humanities education, the MHE will open a forum for discussion for a sustainable future of mankind by grasping ecological migrants produced by environmental matters and scrutinizing the issues of human rights and life.